Everyone.
Welcome everyone back to Game Talk Time.
Today we're going to talk about some of our a little bit of farming games, and then some strategy games.
I feel like the first game we should talk about is Dummy Nation.
It's a mobile game you could play on your phone. You could also probably play it on a computer because I've seen people with mouses on videos. Basically, it's a game where you pick a country, and your goal is to economically enslave the world by basically taking half of the world's GDP, or gross domestic product. Now, you could play easy and play China and just fucking tank it to everyone because no one gives a what you do as China. Or you could play the United States. Or you could play a harder country like the UK. Or play a literal island that has no money whatsoever and make your life difficult.
Or you could be the worst country and get absolutely wrecked by everybody.
I'll probably get deleted in like an instant. Yeah. Because Venezuela fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But then there's also, a game called Dictators, No Peace. It's also a mobile app, but unlike that game, there is no AI, there's no troops. It's basically you're just trying to take over the whole world. You can play as any country except the island nations. They don't have the islands in there. But you could play as Germany and take over the entirety of Africa, or kill the British. Let's switch a little bit into the farming games. First of all, you got to think about the other ones. There's a game called Farm Together, where basically you and a bunch of other people will farm a bunch of plots, and basically grow things, like apples, carrots, watermelons.
Yeah. And then there's a game that it's called Stardew Valley, which is just
probably you'll recognize the name because it's currently one of the most popular farming games out there, where you can cook a lot of food, grow things, talk to people, relations, relationships.
You can have a girlfriend on that game.
Crazy. Then there's the farming sim games, Farming Simulator 2015, 2025, 2022, 2019. All of those where you basically get a bunch of vehicles and you cultivate fields and you get a lot of money and
what else we got?
Make quite a lot of things.
Wait, what's that?
Strategy game wise, there's other strategy games you can play.
What's that one?
Such as battle royale games where some strategy is involved because you have to plan.
And if you want to be really smart and intelligent, you can play Block Blast.
Which is a mobile game, but it's still a game.
Block Blast is a game where you have to...
But, continuing this trend, let's go on a trend of mobile games.
Mobile games, yeah. Let's talk. We
could talk about a lot of mobile games. There's plenty to talk about.
Yeah,
For example, you've got Cookie Run Kingdom, or you could play...
Cookie Clicker.
Any of the Hoyoverse games, like Senless Zone Zero, or Genshin Impact, or friggin'...
Bro, that's not even mobile.
Yes, well...
No, it's not.
Fucking AFK Arena or AFK Journey. Those are AFK games.
Yeah.
It's still basically a gotcha.
You could play Rocket League.
I forgot Rocket League is a mobile game.
It is.
It's also on Xbox.
Yeah.
If you can also play Hill Climb Racing, where you basically get a bunch of cars in a race.
If you don't know what Rocket League is, it's a car game where you have to kick a soccer ball into the other goal before the other person does. And
with cars.
Yeah, with cars.
If you don't know what it is, then clearly you've been living under a rock most of your life.
Probably.
I also didn't mention it, but let's take a quick break to mention our sponsors. We would like to thank Rome Little Theater, Rome Area Council for the Arts, MJ Chisholm at Hardy Realty, China Max, River City Bank, Georgia Highlands College, and Food Line for sponsoring the Fame Project.
Thank y'all.
And these podcasts.
Thank you for being here.
Now, on to more mobile games. There's a lot more to pick from. Now, of course, you won't know them all because it's impossible to name.
There's Temple Run.
Temple Run is a classic, if you would say so.
And Subway Surfers.
Those are two classic games. Both runners, of course, where you have to run and get as far as you physically can with both abilities and try and not die.
But one of them you have to run away from a monkey, and the other one
some kind of monkey demon.
And the other one you have to run away from a police and his dog.
The fat police, you mean? He's fat.
The fat police.
He's fat.
Do we we tell our names though?
Remember, this show is for you and you only, the viewers.
We love y'all. But
Thank you for watching, but more mobile games. Let's think here. There's a lot more to choose from.
wait.
I once played a mobile game that was basically you investigated crime scenes, and it was like a real day timer. And there's a lot more stuff.
We can talk about that. How about talk about Clash Royale?
Clash Royale is something he knows more about than I do. I don't play it.
So, Clash Royale is a game where you have to play
Basically be depressing.
play
You
against
gotta
each
build cities, infrastructures, I think.
Yeah. And
Claim
you-
troops, beat the shit out of other players.
Yeah. See what else we got. Oh, what's that game called? Oh,
There's also other idle games you can play.
there's Spider-Man. And
The gotcha games.
I got your games, yeah. And if you really
And a
want
bunch of uranium.
and if you really want to be stupid, you can go on Cool Math Games and just play games on there.
Like Papa's Freezeria. The Papa games are pretty popular where you basically own a restaurant and it's got to be you and you can get a perfect day and all that
And
nonsense.
Cookie Clicker.
Cookie Clicker is very infamous for its achievements when you have to become the cookie god.
Where's your backpack? Connor? It's not over there.
That's way further over.
Okay. But talking about games, we could talk about chess, checkers.
Those aren't video games.
I mean, they are.
Alright, this is game time.
Yeah.
Oh, so board games. Ah, yes, board games. We have yet to talk about board games. So many options. You can play chess, a strategy game that's basically checkers, but a little bit more difficult with
Or-
extra steps.
Or the game that takes 2 hours and 15 minutes to play, Monopoly.
Yes, Monopoly takes way too fucking long because people can't decide what property they want and how to win.
Is this your hair?
No, that's someone else's hair.
But yeah.
But there's also the game of life.
Which?
You basically go through life.
Which takes a long time too.
Well, not as long as Monopoly.
And there's also
Exploding Kittens, the game where
Bro,
you
that
get
game's-
exploded by kittens.
that game is. There's a game called Unicorn Urinals.
There's a game called It's Muffin Time.
It's game talk time. It's muffin time.
It's Muffin Time. There's also
There's also
versions of Monopoly from crossovers like Mario Monopoly, Romopoly.
there's a sorry the sorry games were
You
cool.
basically have to get all your pawns home.
No, that's what we should have done, Connor. Instead of games, we should have done cereal. Anything else we can talk about?
But that's not what we're here today.
We're here to talk about when games were invented in 1934.
Did you just look that up?
Yes, I did, and I found out.
One of the first games online was Pong on, I think, the Atari system back in probably back in like the 60s or probably the 50s.
67s.
But the information is probably correct.
But going back on games, all the Lego games were there to help kids build. I was totally wrong.
Video games were first invented. Oh, no, that's a different question. Back in the late 1940s and 1950s.
Yeah. I was close. But there's new games that have come out in 2026. Like Poppy's Playtime or Five Nights at Freddy's
There's also, all the other horror games,
or
such as,
Mortal Kombat that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
Or Injustice.
Injustice was a good one. There's also a battle royale game probably none of you have ever heard of called Blaze Blue.
If you don't,
Where it's basically a bunch of crossover from animes.
if you don't know what Injustice is it's a different version of DC and Marvel characters fighting.
No, it's just DC.
Oh, DC, yeah. It's a bunch of DC characters
Fighting the fuck out of each other because Superman decided to go bad.
Yeah. But I have a question for y'all. Who's better, Superman or Batman?
Batman.
No.
Clearly. Batman beat his butt in that one movie.
I know he did, but Superman.
Because he could, as long as Batman has kryptonite, Superman is weak.
But yeah, go in the comments and tell us who's better.
Yeah, you could tell us that. Or, just never watch this video.
Never.
You have to watch. It's not a requirement. This is just a grade for us at this point for fame.
But yeah.
Hey, let's be dead serious. Who thinks that
Goku.
Mortal Kombat is the ultimate fighting game?
No.
Yes.
Nope.
What about all those team games where you play as Goku or other characters from Super
Street Fighters?
Street Fighter? Oh, those games were great. Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
But if I had to say, the best anime character is Goku.
Shut up.
Goku is like one of the best.
Goku would wreck your butt.
He would wreck your butt.
He'd actually destroy the planet if you
I
really
know he
tried.
would.
But you've also got those random battle royale games or team games that have Goku or other things, and you've got all the other anime games that make no total sense or
Put your phone out of film.
they're total flops. But we're not gonna worry about it. But hey, that's okay.
What's that one shark game?
Shark game? Maneater?
Yes.
Yes, Maneater, the game where you become a shark to eat men and women and children. I don't discriminate. Basically, your mother was taken from you by a guy known as Scaly Pete, a shark hunter, he's looking for a very specific shark, one that killed his father.
What else we got? Oh. What about the Scooby-Doo games?
There are some Scooby-Doo games, but I don't think there's a lot. You've also got to think about it, but Maneater is better. This is the better shark game. There's also the Jaws game no one talked about because it wasn't really that popular.
But
We're not here to judge the developers for that, but we thought it could be better.
But if you want to talk about the best game,
Talk about...
I don't really got one.
You gotta talk about...
We gotta talk about the fact.
the sim games. The simulator games.
Oh, nah. Go
Construction
Yoga.
Simulator, American Truck Simulator.
Goat Simulator that nobody wants to play as a...
Goat Simulator is amazing. You shut your mouth.
No, the best game you should play is NASCAR driving.
No, you should definitely play Need for Speed.
Need for Speed is awesome. Never play with Connor and his friend FaZe. Never.
Because we beat the crap out of each other, and because he'd beat all of you in a fight. It wouldn't even be a competition for him.
Hey, if y'all want to do this, play Connor in Mortal Kombat.
I'll beat your butts. I have enough experience to know how to beat most combos at this point because I fought it.
But you can't beat FaZe.
Well, it's a 50-50 who wins, really. Well, we are crunched. But hey, who cares? We're just here to cause chaos.
That's it for this episode of...
Let's see it.